my mother, when she was younger, her family, they had a fire on, was it Christmas Eve, Mom? Christmas Eve fire. At the end of the fire, they had nothing. No house, no clothes, no nothing. You had on what, your pajamas? That was it. So Job's story is not unfamiliar to us, amen? And Job laments throughout the entire book of Job. His friends lament with him. They argue back and forth. They try to figure God out. They try to understand what's going on. They try to blame it on Job. All kinds of theories are postulated as to what is really going on. And finally, God speaks. And God is like, basically in plain English, God is like, Job, who are you to tell me what to do? Who are you? Who are you? Did you put the sun in the sky? Did you put the moon and the stars in the heaven? Did you create the animals of the land? God speaks to Job, and Job is reduced to recognizing that whatever happens, we may not understand it. Come on, somebody. We do not understand what is going on in the world, nor can we. God says, my ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. My thoughts are too high. What does it say? You cannot comprehend them. When we try to figure out God, we can't do it. We can't figure God out. Amen. Scientists have tried it. Pundits have tried it. Politicians have lied about it. Come on. Look at what, I love it. Look at what God says. God says, will the one who contends with the Almighty correct him? See, when we want to be in control, it's like we're saying that God's job isn't good enough. And now we got to do it. We got to do God's job for him. Because, God's got a little weakness over here, so let me run the show. Let me be in charge, amen? He says, will the one who contends with the Almighty correct him? Let him who accuses God answer him. Whew, that's powerful right there. God's like, oh, you think you know everything? If you are going to accuse me, you're going to try to correct me, you're going to try to check me, come on with it. Come on with it. At one point, God says, be a man and answer me, right? Be a man, right? It applies to everybody. Be a woman, right? Be a person, right? Because the truth is that God is omnipotent, right? God is omnipotent, right? He is all powerful and he is on the throne. So you and I need not try to be in control, because we will find ourselves in a place of what? Anxiety. We will be anxious because we can't do it all. I remember when I was going through a very difficult marriage and I was in counseling, and my counselor gave me a book about a man in a boat. A man was in the boat, and the boat got these holes in it. And the first hole, the man put his foot on the hole. And the second hole, the man put his other foot on the hole. And the next one came, put his hand on the next hole. And the next hole came, and he kept trying to stop the boat from sinking. But as soon as he stopped trying to let the boat from sinking, it sank. But guess what? God pulled him out of the water. Amen? Because that boat wasn't working. Come on, somebody. That boat wasn't working. I'm not talking about the marriage. I'm talking about the mindset. Hello, somebody. When you are in a situation where you're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome, you need a new boat. You need a new mindset. Amen? You need a new mindset. And I had to come to understand that I had my own issues. Come on, somebody. I could blame it on him as long as I wanted to. But it wasn't just about him, because there were two of us in the marriage. Two crazy people in the marriage. Come on, somebody. Woo, yes. And so, the counselor was helping me understand. And by the way, counseling is good. Look at your neighbor and say, counseling is good. Counseling is good. Counseling is good. So as long as you try to keep in control and keep appearances and keep not dealing with the truth of the matter, God can't rescue you. Because when God rescues you, it says he pulls you up out of the miry clay, and then he sets your feet upon the rock of Jesus Christ.